All right, back again today. We're going to talk about the money subject again. So, I know this is a touchy subject, but I believe we live on an economic planet. Everyone needs to transact and spend money, so you might as well learn as much as you can about it because there's no escaping it unless you go live in the woods in Alaska, but I don't think anyone on here is going to do that. So, I want to talk about how people say that money can't buy happiness or money doesn't make you happy, whatever. Um, I definitely think there's two sides to this story. So, money can make you happy to a certain extent, they say. So, there's studies that say, once your basic needs are met, which is around like 75,000, once you don't have to worry about money anymore, then anything after that, your happiness kind of plateaus. But up to that 75,000 mark where, you're worried about your basic needs, your happiness does decline. So if you can't put food on the table or you're worried about your house getting foreclosed on or the electric getting shut off, you're definitely not at your peak happiness and you're stressed all the time. People that are below the poverty line have increased risk of diseases and, all these different things that being poor, all these negative things that being poor can bring. So I definitely think it's important to get your money right. And there's so much money around. Before this crisis, the economy was doing great. There's not really any excuses to not put yourself in a position to be prosperous and become prosperous, and try to get as much money as you can and help yourself, help your family, help your community. So back to the money can't buy happiness thing. Money is just a tool. It's just a tool like everything else. So you can do whatever you want with it. You could take money and create charities or travel the world like I try to do. And what I try to do is create amazing experiences that I'll remember for the rest of my life. So I believe that the experiences that I am having because of money and what money can buy me is, making my life way fuller, way more abundant, and I'm able to do things that most people will never do in their lives because I have time and I have the money to put towards things that I care about and love. So money can get you things that you care about and that are important to you and can help you buy things for your family or help you afford an expensive nursing home for your parents if they're sick. So there's a lot of good things that can come out of making money. So I don't know that it necessarily makes you way happier the more money you make. I doubt that's true, but I definitely think it's important to get your financial situation, intact and make enough money where you can do things that you love to do and care about. With the internet and all the businesses that are available to everyone, I don't think there's any excuse. You can learn and grow and make more money. There's definitely some way that you could be making more money. So if you're not doing well financially, you should pick up some books and watch some YouTube videos, listen to some podcasts. All the information is there. There's no lack of information about this topic. So it basically just comes down to the work ethic. So if you want to do something, you can do it. And I posted something on my Instagram yesterday where it said, if you didn't have time to do something, now is that time to do that thing. And if you're not doing it, it wasn't a lack of the time. It was just a lack of your work ethic. So if you've been saying, oh yeah, I'll do that when I have time, or I would love to do that if I had some time, now's the time to do that. And let's see if you actually do it and how important it really is to you. So if you have something that you want to do, just buckle down and, you know, get disciplined with yourself and say, now I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to create a business or become financially independent. And because, everyone's getting laid off right now, there's a lot of uncertainty in the economy. So what I recommend for everyone is to try to become independent financially. So start something on the side or have a side hustle where you can make money and, do your own thing. So if something happens with your job or your boss, you're not 100% reliant on them. Because I can guarantee if people are getting laid off and they're not allowed to pay, or they can't afford things, how can you be 100% happy, and how can you be fully fulfilled if you can't afford the basic needs? So I'm not saying that that's anyone on here, but I definitely think it's important to get your financial situation tight and get it right. So Grant Cardone says success is your duty. That's my boy, so I'm going to keep quoting him. So I believe success is your duty too, for yourself, for your family, for your community, and become successful and become a place where people go for advice and inspiration. So I'm trying to do that. I'm just starting out in my life, so I can only give you so much inspiration, but I'm trying my best. So hope this video finds y'all well. Peace out.